I met Whitley through school. We just kind of had a mutual friend group, but we were never like close, just the two of us. And I actually didn't invite her to Impact first. I invited her to Winter Retreat. And it was because none of my other friends were going, and I had never mixed my school friends and my Impact friends, but I was like, this is the time. I thought they would not enjoy it and that they would just be mad most of the time. I was terrified.
I hadn't gone to church in years. I didn't even know your simple Bible stories.
She didn't have a great experience with church when she was younger. From what I knew, I thought she would just never want to go. That's what made me so scared, is I just expected a no.
I wasn't going to go. I didn't really want to, but then she invited some of my other friends too, so I was like, all right, I'll go, like, it'll be fun. During Winter Retreat, I really was like, wow, this is crazy. Like, the community was like really good. I had a great small group. Like, I didn't know those girls going into Winter Retreat, and then coming out of it, like, those girls were some of my best friends. I started going on Sundays, just kind of learning about Jesus, just anything like that. And then I signed up for the local mission trip, Week of Hope. The last thing we do on Week of Hope is we kind of journal what went on. Well, we have a sentence about what we learned about God, and mine was that Jesus is love, and like love comes from Jesus. Like, before, I'd always believed like it's religion, it's just think that it's a bunch of rules. But like, just being at Impact, all of these people welcoming me, like, that was love. You can't get that like pure love from anywhere else. I've never felt that. And then on Week of Hope, just being able to give that love to somebody else was just like, I couldn't have done this if it like by myself. Like, this is Jesus. Like, I have to tell people about this. Like, I'm changed. Just during that like 2-3 month span of just like all of this new knowledge coming in, all of this like joy, it was just, I knew I had to get baptized. I think the bond before, like, you can even start off by being like, hey, you should come to youth group, or hey, you should come to church with me, is so important. Because I didn't even know Madeyln that much, but I did know how kind she was and just how sweet she was. And I was like, if she's saying it's fun, it's gonna be fun, because she wouldn't lie to me. Like, it's just important that you know that the person who's inviting you is going to be kind to you that entire trip. I was going somewhere I didn't know for 3 days with somebody who I wasn't that close with, but I knew that she was super like sweet and super kind, so I wasn't worried about it.
They've said no a couple times and you're scared to just keep asking. Maybe step back away from asking about coming to Impact or just about God, and just loving them instead, and just showing them that Jesus is love, like Whitley said. That the love will eventually lead them, I think, to God. Watching Whitley's faith journey has taught me so much about faith and Jesus. Like, oh man, just seeing her go from kind of feeling angry, now she's so joyful, and I think it's just a good reminder sometimes, like when you've just been going through the motions for so long, you just forget how good God is, and then I just get to have this beautiful example of joy and just reflection of Jesus, and I've just learned more about Jesus through Whitley.
We just believe that like lost friends, that they don't want to follow God, they don't really care about that, but like sometimes it's just like you don't know what to do. It was always awkward, like I didn't know the songs during worship. I was just standing there, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I just needed somebody to guide me.
If Jesus were to come back and they would look at you and say, why didn't you tell me? And I would just be like, I was embarrassed, like I didn't care that much. It's just thinking about the big picture and the like need, and if I just didn't say one thing, then like they wouldn't know Jesus maybe.
And so I think that an invite to a lost friend, sometimes they don't know what to do and they need you to help them.
There's a chance that if I didn't invite her, then she would have never had that encounter with Jesus, and she wouldn't be feeling the joy that she's feeling today, and that would be sad.
Because Madeyln was obedient in Christ and just guiding me, I went from death to life.